Hello students, this is my part 3 video of biomolecules class 11. So today we will discuss the topic that is lipids and fats. Lipids and fats. So what is lipids and fats? These lipids is also we can tell the oils, and these oils and fats are distinguished in its physical state, that is lipid being liquid in room temperature and fats being semi-solid. Solid is the fats, and oils are liquid in room temperature. And very interesting that we will discuss the melting point of these oils fats depends upon their constituents fatty acids. So now we will discuss what is the building block of these lipids and fats. So lipids and fats are made up of glycerol and fatty acids. Glycerols and fatty acids. So these glycerol and fatty acids esterified to forms the lipids fats. So chemically we can tell this is triester or triglycerides. Triesters or triglycerides. So now we will see the structure. This is glycerol, you know that this is trihydroxy alcohol. Glycerol, trihydroxy alcohol, and we will bring the fatty acids. Fatty acids are long hydrocarbon chains, carboxylic acids. So I can draw here the structure like this: CH2, CH2R1. R is the alkyl group, and here CH2, CH2R2, and CH2, CH2R3. So these are the three fatty acids, and these fatty acids may be saturated, may be unsaturated depending upon their constituent single bond saturated and double bond unsaturated, and number of double bonds we will discuss. So these three fatty acids got esterified. So here you see one water molecule is removed, here another water molecule removed for formation of ester bond. This is also another water molecule. So by removal of three water molecules, we will find the final structure. You see CH2OC, CH2R1, CHOC, CH2R2, and CH2OC, CH2R3. So this is a ester bond, this is a ester, this is a ester, and this is derivative of glycerol. So we can tell this is triester or triglycerides. triesters or triglycerides. So the very important thing is that the fatty acids we can divide them into two types: saturated fatty acids and unsaturated fatty acids. So we can cite the examples of saturated and unsaturated. The saturated fatty acids makes the lipids more solid, and unsaturated makes it more fluidy or more liquid characteristics. Now we will write the saturated fatty acids. So the saturated fatty acids which contain CC single bond and no double bond is found. So we can write common name and carbon skeleton. Common name and carbon skeleton. First one is lauric acid, that is 12:0. 0 implies no double bond and 12 implies the carbon skeleton. Myristic acid, that is 14:0. Palmitic acid, 16:0. Stearic acid, that is 18:0. Arachidic acid, 20:0. So these are the different example of saturated fatty acids, and now we will write some unsaturated fatty acids. Unsaturated fatty acids. This unsaturated fatty acids contains double bond and gives more fluidity to the oils fats, that is palmitoleic acid, that is 16:1, where 1 is the number of double bond denoted by delta 9. Superscript 9 means what? The double bond is found in between 9 to 10 carbon. Oleic acid, that is 18:1 delta 9. Then linoleic acid, that is 18:2 delta 9 and 12, means 9 10 carbon, 12 13 carbon, the double bond is found. Then linolenic acid, that is 18:3 delta 9, 12 and 15. So in between carbon 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16. So these are the unsaturated fatty acids. So next we can tell the very important, that is lipid, is called your phospholipids. Phospholipid has very important significance role. So phospholipid can be called as amphipathic lipid or polar lipids, and it is the important building block of our structure, plasma membrane or biomembrane, where bilayer lipids are there. So why it is called amphipathic or polar or phospholipids? So in model we can see this type of structure is there. This is polar head and these two are non-polar tail. So polar head is called hydrophilic or water loving. Hydro means water, philen means to love, and this is hydrophobic. Hydro means water, phobic means to hate. So what is the chemical structure of this one, because it has very important significant role. So this polar, because of this makes the polar head, and this is non-polar tail, and this is amphipathic means both pole is there, and this is phospholipid because phosphoric acid is a component of this. Structure of phospholipid. Structure of phospholipids. So here the structure is like this: CH2OH. We can take one glycerol molecule and take two fatty acids. This is another fatty acids, and here we will take the phosphoric acid H3PO4 and a alcohol. This is the alcohol. This is the phosphoric acid, and this alcohol may be choline, may be ethanolamine, serine, inocetal, like this. So here what happens, there is removal of here one water molecule, here another water molecule, and here another water molecule, and here another water molecule. So in this way, this is a very complex structures having two fatty acids, one glycerol, one phosphoric acid, and one alcohol. So finally we can draw the structure like this: CH2OC, CH2R1, CHOC, CH2R2, and this is CH2OPOR and OH. So when this is the structure of the phospholipid, when you add in water, what happens? These two, according to the model, the polar head and two tail, these two act as the tail, this diester. So this individual one as the hydrophobic, and this part will forms the polar head, because in water this will dissociate OH, O minus and H plus, and bring about polarity. So this is very important structure, because in plasma membrane structure we will find this type of structure is there, and we will discuss in the structure of cell later on. This type of bilayer lipid you will get there, bilayer lipid structure. So, and proteins extrinsic, intrinsic and transmembrane, this thing we will discuss. So this model which is given is chemically this structure. So in addition to that, other structures and other molecules are of great importance. That is, we can tell the glycolipids, where the glucose or conjugate lipid, glucose or sugar unit is added up, and we can get the example like sphingosine is important component of brain, adrenal, kidney, lungs, like that. And then we will discuss the waxes. So in waxes, very important is that is your beeswax, and this beeswax is formed by esterification of that is fatty acid and an alcohol. So in beeswax, two things, one that is fatty acid is palmitic acid plus hexaconazole is esterified. So we can draw the structure like this: CH3 CH2 14 plus hexaconazole OH CH2 24 CH3. So here the water molecule is removed and esterified, and finally the structure is CH3 CH2 14 C, ester bond is there, CH2 24 CH3. So this is waxes. Other waxes are also found, that is called wax D in leprosy patients. So waxes, glycolipids and your phospholipids has very important role, and other very simple lipid is nothing but the triglycerides or triesters. And in addition to that, other compound is also there, what we call the cholesterol. And cholesterol, from cholesterol different types of steroid hormones are derived. So this is all about the lipids and fats, and we have discussed that the lipids, fats, the content of the fatty acids, whether saturated or unsaturated, will bring about the fluidity or solidification of fats. In next class we will discuss the nucleic acid, which are very DNA and RNA, which are very significant role in biological world.